Well, welcome back. Okay, so I think I have some new tricks up my sleeve. I figured out how to get the camera to be a full screen. I'm actually using my iPhone via StreamYard, and I'm feeling pretty confident. Oh, and check it out. Look at in between, I went and I got my nails done. Aren't you happy that you don't have to look at my ugly nails? It's the little things that was driving me crazy. Anyway, okay, so I've been looking at my design that I'm super excited about, and I'm just going to bring in my chart really quick. So, what I was noticing, I've got 25 rows down, and I was starting to think in sections of 5, but then I have like this centerpiece going on. So, I wanted to share with you. I'm going to I'm going to focus on this this section of 5, okay? Then I'm gonna do this 3. Then I'm gonna go into, like, the center of my bracelet, right? That's gonna be, let me count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 rows, and then 3 more rows, and then this section of 5, will be similar to this section. And the reason why and let me pull that in. Um the reason why I started thinking about that this way is that it does help you, just to not feel that overwhelm of where are all the beads going to go, right? So again, if you need a little structure, if you need a method to the madness, um, this is where I'm at. So again, I have 25 rows. So I broke it down into 5, 3, 9, 3 again, and then 5. And then that helps me a lot in my thinking. Okay. So I thought I would just share that with you in case that helped. So on that note, then I am going to go ahead and pick up some sixes again, some 6 millimeter fire polish. So I've got the blue, the orange, the amber, the orange, and the blue. And I'm just going to let those slide. And we're going to pop them in between the warps. And then I'm taking the needle, I'm going back through the hole, and the needle is gliding on top of the hemp. And you just want to make sure that it's not going through the hemp. Awesome, perfect. And then I'll just scooch it all together. And now I'll go back to doing some tiles. So I'm going to grab a blue one, and let's see, we can do another cream and another blue. And where's that guy? I want to turn this one over because remember, when you want the color of the bead to be on the top, if it's a two-sided colored bead like this one is, okay, you're going to go into the top. So it depends on how you're looking at this bead. Okay, let's get straight here. So the holes are going from the left to the right, left to the right. So I'm going to take the needle and I'm going to put it into the top left hole. And let me pick up my last bead here. And what that does is it'll give me the side of the bead that I want the color. See? Perfect. To be shown. And then I'm going to go through that top hole because this is a 2-hole bead. Again, gliding the needle on top of the warps. I can see it getting a little tight in here. So I'm going to let the beads tell me how they want to, how that needle needs to go in. Don't fight it. Just follow the beads. Be one with your bead. And then I'm going to push down the tiles so that the bottom holes are under the warps. And then I'll take my needle and I'm going back through that bottom hole under the warps. Whoops. Come on, buddy. Yeah. Okay, and then I just do a little wiggle wiggle to make sure that the needle is through all of the bottom holes. Okay, and then we're just going to pop those up. And now I'm going back through. And again, sometimes you just have to maneuver the needle and the bead just to get through. Sometimes, you would think they would be all the same exact shape and size because they're 6mm tiles, but in the process somewhere, sometimes they're not always identical. So look at that. That's the first 5. Isn't that gorgeous? Okay, and so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to come under, and I've been playing around with the idea of some mixing and matching here. So let me see. These are going to be my 3s. So I'm going to do an 11-0. I'm going to do one of these 4s, another 4, an 11-0. Whoopsie. Hey, come on, guy. A 4 and a 4. And an 11-0. And let me just see where I'm at with all this. Okay, so did I do that right? I did not do that right because I needed a whatchamacallit right there. Okay, so good thing I didn't thread. So I was almost right. So it's gonna be an 11-0 and a 4-0, an 11-0, and then another 4, then the 11. Let's see if that's correct. Yes. Okay, cool. Then I'm going to pick up, I guess I'm not picking you up. Okay, let's go to this light one here. And an 11-0. And let me just get this in here. Oh, I did it again. Okay, this is going to be like the longest. I'm going to write this down. Okay, patience. Okay, 11-0. Oh my gosh, 4-0 or 4mm. And then I think what I need to do is just to pick up, right? Why am I making this so complicated? It's kind of funny in a not so funny way. Did I do it right this time? Oh my gosh, I'm cracking myself up. So you see what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to fill in the space, right? I'm trying to fill in, and I think, okay, so we've got 11 now and that, and we got that, and we got that, and then we got that, and I just need one more 4, right? Am I good? Are you cracking up on the other end there? Okay, hold on. Okay, and then we need one more 4. Did I do this right? Let's see here. It has to be a lot more beads, Jules. So you got that, and then you got that, and you got that. No, that's right, huh? Isn't that funny? It almost seems like there should be more. Okay, I love it. Let's see. All right, let's roll the dice. I will definitely write this down in the notes so that you don't have to go create. Is there an 11-0 missing? Did it not make it onto the... So pop it up, or is it just like, okay, I got it, I gotcha. Okay, awesome. Now I'm going to go back through. This is too funny. Okay, going back through. Oh my gosh, this row took up the whole video. But you see how fun it is when you can mix. What's really cool about mixing the different sizes and shapes of beads is that it's such a great way to use those leftovers, right? Oh, that's really going to be so pretty. Okay. So let me tighten it up and then I'll bring it up to the camera. Oh, gorgeous. That worked out just perfect. Perfect, perfect. So 11, 4, 11, 4, 11, 4, 11, 4, 11, 4. So yeah, I was making it totally much more complicated than it needed to be. Okay, then. So, all right. So then. Okay. So I'm going to alternate the yellow, turquoise, yellow, turquoise, yellow, turquoise, and let's see. Yep. Okay. So I need two more. What did I do? Okay. Yellow, turquoise, yellow, turquoise. Okay. Oh, did that guy fall off? Let me see. So let's see here. It's always better to do this before you thread, right? Then you don't have to stress out about. Yep. Awesome sauce. Okay. So we're going to let that fall. I'm really happy that this 1mm hemp is actually being very gracious with these smaller beads. So that's a good thing. Yeah, I said that too soon. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I can see what's happening here very carefully. It wants to go in sideways. Remember how in the last video I was just like, let it do what it needs to do. Things get a little tight when you have these littler beads and this very thick hemp. Okay, I don't want to break my needle, so just bear with me here. Okay, so actually, this is what I'm going to do. I'm backing out. Okay, so you do this too if this ever happens. So we'll back out. We know that it's a little stressed going in, right? So we're just going to let it be a little loose. Do you see how this is kind of a little wonky here? We're going to make it all work out after we get the needle in. So now I'm coming back through. Yep. Okay. See? Okay. See how I'm going in at an angle? Yeah. Okay. So this is all good. So just if that ever happens, just work with it, flow with it, figure out how to like loosen up that one row a little bit, and then you can tighten it all up after you get through. So watch how this is going to happen. We're just going to be really careful here, very slow because we've got all this thread, and then we're going to scooch everybody up. Okay. And then tighten, scooch, make sure it's all nice and even. Okay. And this a little tight there. Perfect. Very cool. Awesome sauce. Okay. I love it. Yay. Look at how this is just going to be such a stunning bracelet. Okay. So that took a little bit more time. We're already approaching close to 15 minutes. I like to keep these short. I'd rather come back, okay? Because it just makes it easier to digest the content, and it makes it a lot easier to upload the content. So I am going to stop and then upload part 3. Okay, be right back.